Envision has always looked at sustainability in the 4 traditional pillars: energy, air, water, and waste. And as we were looking at waste, we took a bunch of city leaders over to Europe to look at the way they manage their waste. And we met with a group called Metabolic, and they talked to us all about the circular economy and how we really need to focus on zero waste. But they said what you really need is an innovation center. And so we said, all right, the city manager said, I have a building for you. And this is what became of the Innovation Barn. Right now we are a linear society, so we take something, we buy it, we use it, we throw it into the landfill. Circular economy is zero waste. So think of like a forest. You walk into a forest, there's no waste. If a tree dies, it falls on the ground, it rots, it renutrients the ground, but there's no waste. And so we need to be better about our materials and how we use them and keep them out of the landfill and in use longer. So one of the reasons we picked Progressive AE was their ability to partner with us and really understand our goals for the project. And we sat down with them and Metabolic to talk about the different components that we needed here, what was most important, where they needed to be in the barn, how do we make sure that the flow for the public going around, that they could see everything. So that's what was so important for us, is the ability to see our vision, work with our external experts, and really make it come to life. When you walk in the front door, to the left, you have the plastics lab. And so in the plastics lab, we take a lot of that granulated plastic and we can make filament for 3D printing. We can extrude it into things like bricks for a tiny home or for a bench. Then if you go into the back, we have soldier fly composting. So soldier flies create larvae. Larvae can rapidly break down any kind of organics, including meats and cheeses. And that's traditionally hard for regular composting to handle. And in that room, it creates a lot of CO2. So one of the things that Progressive AE did was they designed it a way for a pipe to take that CO2 and pump it into the aquaponic garden, because plants need CO2 for photosynthesis. And then as you're walking out, we've got Change Please that just opened 2 days ago, and it's a coffee shop. It's a nonprofit coffee company that takes people experiencing homelessness and teaches them to be baristas, and they give them all the wraparound services. And then they help them find jobs and put them into the community. And it gives them a sense of dignity here. They're interacting with the public. It's an amazing program. There are so many times you get a designer that wants to put their own fingerprint or their own little twist on it. Progressive AE was so good about understanding our goals and knocked it out of the park to make sure that we hit everything we needed in this building while designing just a phenomenal product.